What up, y'all? Let me run this again. Since the sound wasn't on, I wanted to make sure it's here, and I wanted to make sure you give this guy his credit. This Tether right here, this coward who fled from his country, gravitating away. You see him right there on the screen. Right. Yep, him, that guy right there. Yeah, he might need all the views so he can take his AdSense and catch a boat back to his homeland. Maybe he came over here to get his money and flee back to his homeland, that's ran by white people, even though they're the majority over there. I don't know. How come they came back over here? How come they came over here? What's something wrong with that country? The government. But it's all of y'all there. So let's see what this guy goofball has to say. Don't really suffer cowards, but here we go.
What's good, GATV? It's your boy Gravitating Away, back at it again. Now, I came across a very compelling video from Trick Daddy's 305's very own South Florida's top king, rapper from my era. Great.
Top king of what? Top king of rapping? Really? Yeah, like 1 or 2 hits. That's it. Came out with Trina, she had 1 hit, 2 hits. That's it.
Gentlemen, if you ever met him, went to his concerts, I was probably one of his biggest fans growing up. But I came across
a bunch of trash
video
talking about
of Trick Daddy saying some interesting things during his episode of I Got My Pots, episode 24. And he was asked a question about, recent upsurge of tensions or contentions within the diaspora here in the United States. And he gave his, thoughts on our relations. And Trick Daddy beautifully executed how we here in South Florida has amended relationships, and we still got a lot more building to do.
Or mended. Which one?
Rather than me going on and on, let me go ahead and play
English
Trick Daddy's
language.
Thoughts on the entire F.B.A. movement, on people like Tariq's, Nasheed's narrative that there's a big back and forth struggle of black immigrants and black Americans. I'm gonna play Trick Daddy, speaking on this, and then I'll come back with my commentary.
Already dealt with Trick
I really appreciate y'all patience.
When you got into
Hang in there with
all
me,
them other goofballs.
The traditional way of how people eat, cook, and think in the Caribbean, because we are multicultural. And a lot of our local heroes and stars, a lot of our local, majority of our
y'all multicultural. Y'all let everybody take your culture.
Country or a different island.
Yeah, what's Trick?
His own.
Hold on, what's Trick Daddy talking about? We are multicultural. Ain't that man from Miami or is he really Caribbean? He's just an anchor baby because his parents fled their country to come over here and have a child here so that they didn't have to go back to their 30-foot country. I'm sorry.
Of course, we got the Bahamians. We got Trinidadians, Haitians. We got Guyanese. We got people from Jamaica.
And all of y'all are subject to the queen. All of y'all, when the queen died, oh my God, the queen. Man, y'all better.
We got Cubans, the Colombians. We got people from Ecuador. I met somebody from El Salvador yesterday.
You met all of them. Are they on code? Are they fighting white supremacy or what? Did they just come over here to get a piece of what we built? Remember, all y'all Afro beats music, all that music, even reggae, y'all copied that from us. Y'all just took our music and played it on the offbeat. We did 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all did 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That's all y'all did. Y'all just took our chords and played them on the offbeat, exactly the same chords, and call it reggae. But another thing, the biggest reggae song ever is by an American, foundational black American. Hold that one.
We got the Mexicans, and then you got us niggas from South Carolina, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. But for the most, Miami's multicultural. You can find a restaurant.
Yeah, it's a white supremacist hub like New York.
That supports
like
your
LA.
Culture, the food of your liking, and it's very important you remember that. You know, I remember back in the days when
I'm back in the days when it wasn't no
the Haitian
when it wasn't
president
no
was Duvalier, he was
stupid
mistreating
song.
all the Zoes and treating them like a piece of shit. The Zoes done came a long way. Stop, I say to all my Haitian niggas, y'all done came a long way, man. And
Yeah,
that's
to
what
all
it's
my
about.
on code Haitians.
For y'all who don't know, Haiti, Bahamas, Jamaica, places like that, those are drop-off spots. Yeah, those slaves couldn't make it. Those were
Yeah, you know what though? Stupid. Some of us up in North America, some of us came from Africa. Most of us were already here. We're the first people here. We were here before the Native Americans, the Red Indians. Motherfuckers need to learn their culture, their history. And then they talk about us Americans, black Americans don't know our history. We could trace our stuff back 300, 400, 500 years. Your country wasn't even named 100 years ago. White people came and named your countries. Y'all still paying taxes back to the British and the French right now. What do you mean? And y'all got the nerve to talk, man, y'all is nuts. But yeah, so yeah. Here's what y'all need to do. Look, let me prove this to you. Genetic studies have consistently indicated a single common origin of Native American groups from Central and South America. However, some morphological studies have suggested a more complex picture whereby the Northeast Asian affinities of present-day Native Americans contrast with the distinctive morphology seen in some of the earliest American skeletons, which share traits with present-day Australians, indigenous groups in Australia, Melanesia, and island Southeast Asia. Here we analyze genome-wide data to show that some Amazonian Native Americans descended partly from a Native American founding population that carried ancestry more closely to indigenous Australians, New Guineas, and Andaman Islanders than to any present-day Europeans or Native Americans. The signature is not present in the same extent or at all in present-day Northern and Central Americans or in a about 12,000-year-old Clovis-associated genome. The Clovis, those are the Red Indians. That's when they came over here 12,000 years ago. We've been over here way longer than that. But yeah, here we go.
rebellious slaves. And those people had it bad. Even though Haiti is a part of the Democratic Republican, the Democratic Republic don't see like it because they treat them like a piece of shit. And don't
because they racist.
Never get it twisted when
so
they show
all these
Haiti
people ran from
TV,
their racism to come over here and take the side of the American racists.
All you see is the homeless and the poor. All Haiti doesn't look like that. Haiti is beautiful.
Yeah, but that's where the white folks and the tourists go.
Beautiful Haitian people. They're smart and heroic Haitian people. That's why I have to tell.
Relations from black immigrants and black Americans, clashes that made no sense, you know, to folks that basically couldn't understand, you know, the stripes we were going through. It made no sense. We were all black. We were all put in the same pothole.
We're all black, but don't you be sitting here reporting on all black American news, like hip hop and shit like that? Ain't you just change your name or some shit like that? I don't know. But yeah, you following our culture. It's not all black because y'all didn't have that. We made that.
I've never seen the tangibles that Tariq incites his F.B.A.
The tangibles here. How about this? This girl come over here from the Caribbean. Got to do all this talking like us just to get on, right? Because she's got to tend to be us. Yeah. Oh.
Tell you about my people and how we get here. I'm Haitian. I was born in Montreal, Canada. Okay? I was born in Montreal, Canada, Saint-Michel area. And good for me that I was able to adapt and adopt the regular vernacular, the what you seem to be the regular English that is spoken in America. For you motherfuckers who don't understand that shit. I don't know if you guys live under a rock somewhere, but most people who live in America are fucking immigrants. They are immigrants. And don't fucking
Yeah, that's true. Because black folks, the black Americans, about 20% of the population. Everybody else is an immigrant on our land, an unwanted guest in our house. You got the nerve to talk shit. We let you come here. You supposed to be on code with us, but you got the nerve to talk shit. Go fix your dirty foot homeland. Go get some charcoal and fry your fish and everything by the beach. Make sure don't get no sand in your damn rice.
You can come in my comments talking about when I'm speaking in my accent that I was born with, that my family speaks with. Bitch, that's motherfucking normal. Because last time I checked, every immigrant up in this motherfucker built this motherfucker.
No, they did not. You did not. That's why you're immigrants. You came here to get the shit we already built. Nobody goes to immigrate to something that's not built. Goofy.
Okay?
So why aren't you in Haiti?
This country was built by immigrants.
No, it was built by foundational black Americans. That's where all the wealth came from. That's where all the knowledge, all the ingenuity, all the farming techniques, everything built by us.
This country was built by immigrants.
No.
This country was built by immigrants.
No.
So watch what the fuck you say. Bitch, I'm green card gang up in this bitch.
And that green card can get revoked at any time.
Okay? I had to get my immigration papers. I had to get my citizenship. Oh.
Seen so many go back. I've seen so many go back. One mistake. They stopped kissing white daddy's ass. Oh, they're gone. They make one slip up. They're back on the boat, back on the airplane, one-way ticket.
A lot of people asking me, JC, can you get me a job at BET? Listen for me. Listen, sister, please, listen.
And that's the problem with BET too. They got all these damn tethers pretending to be us. If y'all know everything so good, everything so sweet, then why don't y'all do the shit yourself in your own country and use your own culture? Stop copying us. Stop sagging your pants. Stop talking like us. Stop doing it. I mean, we do influence the entire world. Y'all don't. I don't see anybody all over the world doing any Caribbean dances, Jamaican dances, dressing like Jamaicans, dressing like Haitians, dressing like Chinese, Japanese, British, anybody. Nobody's copying that. That British drill, that's from Chicago, F.B.A. music. All this shit is F.B.A. music. Everything is F.B.A. We're the biggest influence on the entire world. That's why y'all come here and pretend to be us.
For me.
But y'all need to stop worrying about us and go back to worry about Europe. You see, y'all just mad because y'all not going to get our reparations. But y'all can get reparations. Y'all can get it for yourself. Y'all can get it from England, from France, from Portugal, from them other countries that colonized you and are still colonizing you. We're going to be around England and France and Spain pretty soon. But we're working on our own country right now. So you support us. So goes F.B.A. So goes everybody else. Yeah. What worked? Then we get apartheid finished in South Africa. Yeah, we did that. That was F.B.A. Then F.B.A. go all the way across the world to go help fight in Ethiopia. So they never got invaded. Yeah, that was F.B.A. Even though we were getting charged for disobeying orders in the military. Yeah, we still went over there though, right? Where did y'all go to fight? Y'all ran from the fights in your own home. Jesus Christ.
Of the best. We are the original people. We're first frequency.
And that's why it's time, it's time, BPP, Foundational Black Brits. It's fine that you guys stop that bullshit. Stop letting people run your ass.
Yeah.
That's your damn country. That's your country. They exiled you. Now you're home. See, that's why I revised my book. See, I hated last week when people said, look at those Jamaicans. They going around celebrating St. Patty's Day. They're so foolish. It's not that they're foolish. It's because a lot of their ancestors were black Irishmen. Irish. Stop that bullshit.
Duh.
Respect.
See,
Respect
y'all tethers
everybody's
that don't know history and don't study, and y'all just go off shit.
brothers
See,
and
we
sisters
study.
should
We
not
know
say
our
they're
history.
ignorant.
Us FBA
My
know it.
new book, my revised book
We
on
made
the
the history.
history of blacks in Europe, I talk about it. Sister Shanice, she wrote a beautiful book on King Ofa, a black king. A black king.
A real one. Actual real one.
Stop trying to follow all these second freaks. It ain't mean you no good.
Exactly.
Well,
Stop chasing after
you know,
white
we
folks.
get into this. We just, I think.
Now, let's go back to this
crowd with. None of them can tell me the tangibles that black immigrants receive when they get here.
Your tangible is that you're here. That's your tangible. You're here. You're not in your dirty foot nation. You got running water. You see? See that? That's the tangible. See? But y'all sold your soul and went to being sellouts and all of that, working with the white supremacists that will take those damn tangibles right back from you. And y'all going against us, we're the reason y'all are here in the first place. Except they pulled the okie doke and only brought y'all Sambos over. So, you know, we can easily not support you. You get me? And then you'll be in the hands of the white supremacists that y'all don't think exist because y'all don't see white people in your country. And then you get over here and say, oh, but they're not all bad. They're good. What? Yeah, that's not. No, but it's America's full of white supremacists. How do we know? Because we've been here by them forever. Y'all don't know that?
If you understand the loopholes that it takes when you have
the loopholes that it takes. What do you mean? The hoops you have to jump through? See, that's why there's no point discussing anything with these ignorant fools. They don't even have mastery of the English language. So how can they understand anything if they don't understand the words that they're saying?
our melanated skin and you want to become an American citizen or that alone of a American resident. It's not the same steps, y'all. Like, for instance, with the Ukrainian refugees who poured in here by the hundreds of thousands, that could never be a black nation's. In fact, there are laws set in place where a white Cuban can come here once he or she touches land, and black immigrants are sent right back away. So I don't understand the tangibles that, you know, this guy Tariq makes up.
Wait. No, but wait. That's white supremacy in action. You just described white supremacy, but didn't you just say white supremacy don't?
I've never seen the tangibles. We were all black Americans. Clashes that made no sense with relations. Daddy expressed his sentiments 20, 30 years. Specifically over the last 20 years. It's only now this small spread across the nation and it's not working. So now you'll see,
what do you mean?
Have been trying to make this uproar spread across the nation and it's not working.
It's working. So, aren't you talking about it? Aren't you talking about it? And we finna get $5 million each in San Francisco. Everybody's talking about reparations. Everybody finding out the truth, finding out who we are. And all y'all Sambos, coons, and sellouts, all of y'all, it's on the list. You're on the list. We see you. You showed yourself, just like we made all the races show themselves with Trump. It's a long game, goofy. It's a long game, and we're not running nowhere, goofy.
So now you'll see these folks come into your comment sections.
And now we see these guys on boats running into our country.
And your Twitter spaces, and they express
running to our states, our countries, our concerts, dressing like us, wearing our uniforms, pretending to be us.
They're, you know, projecting.
They're just jealous, though. We don't have to run anywhere. We're already here.
Bitterness of their own failures.
So we didn't fail. You ran from a failed country and ran here to the people who didn't fail because we built all the stuff that you ran to, goofy. What the hell are you talking about? Can you do any of this in your home country? Is the power even on long enough for you to record a video and upload it? Let alone have enough internet service to upload is in more than 480p, goofy.
So they need to latch on easier targets, because
Latch on who? You're the tether that latched on to us.
that so-called white supremacists that they claim to have,
The so-called white supremacists. Wait, the so-called white supremacists. But didn't you just get done complaining about how they won't let your black ass in the country because your ass is black, but they let the white people here? But you say so-called white supremacists. You see how stupid this guy is? Matter of fact, no more talk. Jesus.
I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
Peace.